Hi guys. So I had these two songs in my head today for no reason, and they were loud in my head. And I thought, I always like to, ask myself, why is this song in my head? Is there a message for me, a meaning to it that would be interesting to me from Spirit? So the first song was ROCK in the USA by John Mellencamp. And I thought, oh, okay, something about the USA, and it's kind of a celebration song. And then the other song was Just a Song Before I Go by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And I was like, okay. So I looked at the lyrics and I wrote down the titles and all that. And then I just thought, is someone, is Trump getting ready to leave? And by the way, if anyone saw his press conference today, oh my gosh, it was not good. It was, he looks terrible. He sounds terrible. I mean, I just can't imagine him finishing out his term, trying to run again. But I asked my pendulum, right? And I did get like, yes, he'll be leaving, but that I got, he's not going to resign and he's not going to be forced out. And that, I mean, I hate to say the phrase because it's like, I don't want to like wish this upon, I wouldn't want to wish, anything bad upon anyone, but I got, it's not a stroke, that he's going to have a heart attack. So, and I went through it again with my pendulum just now, all the questions, and I got the same answer, a heart attack. I don't know when, like I tried to say this week, this month, and it would get kind of, I think the timing is, can't be determined or something, but I thought we would ask the cards. Is this, oh, and also I get that, Pence will take over, and he's not going to die, but that he's going to have a heart incident, and he does have heart disease. I looked it up, and he's got like a, form of heart disease, so it makes sense. I'm just always like thinking about his brain, his cognitive stuff, and he does, we're all seeing signs of drug use, so that can really affect your heart for sure. He doesn't seem to take great care of himself, and he must be under a lot of stress. So let's see if we can get anything from the cards on that. So, okay, this is really interesting. So here's what I got. First of all, here we are where we are, which is King of Swords upside down. Trump's just not sharp. He's not like, getting up there and, like referring to that press conference. He's just not sharp. He's not quick. He's just losing that edge. He's losing that edge. And then on top of it, it's like all these burdens falling on him. So that's how he feels. He's just like, it's just like one thing after another, of course in his mind, everyone's blaming me for this, and the media and the stories, and everyone's saying this and everyone's saying it's so unfair, but it is all falling on him. And it's completely fair. So losing his edge, losing his sharpness, everything falling on him. On the surface, I have a Queen of Pentacles. This is Ivanka. And the fact that she is on the surface is, for me, a step. I think he's finally listening to her. So, this was supposed to be about a heart attack. What I feel here is, I don't feel an attack, but I feel there's a concern for his health. I think there is a monitoring of his heart pretty regularly, his, blood pressure maybe. It's like, I almost wonder if this was like a little monitor that they have in the room. I think he's like shortness of breath and sort of getting tired very fast. So anyway, she's watching over his situation, and also at the surface for him, he's finally listening to her. And what she, I believe, have seen for a while, has been saying to him is, let's go. Let's get out of this. And so in this case, I do see it as, well, and then at the base, this Eight of Pentacles, this is him wondering what else. I mean, it's so interesting. If you look closely at the face, it's like, what else can he's thinking about what else he can do with his life, which I've also gotten. Like, what's next for me? You know, how am I going to be this hotshot businessman or whatever he's going to do. He still is. So that's on his mind at the surface, listening to his daughter, maybe both of them. The lovers here in the recent past. In this read, I see this as how he feels about the United States. He felt they were in love with him, you know. I don't really think it was, you know, obviously it wasn't the entire country. I think he was extremely lucky in a few states and possibly even cheated his way in, and he needed the assistance of like Russia and the disinfo campaign. But for him, in his mind, he's like looking back at the glory days and like, they loved me, and like sort of sad that it's coming, it's like falling out of his, it's like slipping out of his fingers, falling out of his reach. So that's over here. Queen of Wands here. I see this as Nancy Pelosi. Now, I'm wondering why. Why is Nancy here? I don't think that Nancy would, you know, take over as president. I actually see Pence here. But she's here. And it's interesting because I have thought that Nancy has been in talks before with Ivanka about things. So they might turn to her, she might turn to her on something, some sort of like, I don't know, deal, like, we're gonna step away, my dad's health, this and that, and talking with Nancy. To see, you know, I don't know if they think they can get some agreements on their way out. Here we are, 5 of Cups. I mean, this is just like loss and devastation. His poll numbers, his, you know, his mojo, it's just like loss, and he can't get it back. And this is just so sad how he feels. Oh, they loved me, and no, what? Yeah. It's not working anymore. When I try to bash Biden, they just criticize me instead of cheer. And then 2 of Cups. In this, you know, misread this position, I see it again, that he is finally in union with Ivanka and what Ivanka wants for him. He's giving up. Look at that. I give up. I'll do whatever you say, Ivanka. I'll align with your plan. Whatever you think is best. I'm listening. This hopes and fears, you know, again, sort of like this. What's on his mind is he's still going to be this, you know, his next adventure, is he still going to be this important man? You know, he's got the globe, holding the globe in his hands. Well, interesting, because I did see this in that last reading on Putin, and this was a Putin card. So maybe he's also a little bit afraid of the Putin situation, because I was wondering, how does he just walk away and not worry about the Putin thing? So that is a fear. His hope is that he can, you know, I think if he just feels like he had to leave for health reasons, maybe he can just walk away from all these pressures, you know, that have been falling on him. And then I got at the end this upside down King of Cups. So like, I do think there it is telling us about his heart condition. It's not good. He's got, but I just didn't see like the, you know, you might see like an ace of swords or something, or like the 3 of swords, something that would indicate a heart attack. I just see this as if he walks away. And by the way, at the base, there was this 7 of swords. I do think it could be, and I think actually someone who comments on my video, or maybe a lot of you, like that he's might make an excuse, a health excuse to walk away. And I think the excuse is a bit of a trick, but it's also real. Do you know what I mean? It's not totally fake. It's actually real, but it's like, well, let's use this because it is real anyway, and I am not feeling well, and it, you know. So there's that. And then here I see Pence stepping in, this King of Wands. So this 5 of Swords is a card of you've lost the battle. You're walking away. So there it is. I think he's realizing he's not going to be Biden. And, you know, all the other things weighing on him, the death toll. So walking away and accepting like a sort of defeat. And then Page of Wands. I wonder, what's this? I think we're going to hear about it in a press release. Like the White House will just like say, President Trump has been, you know, taken to the, you know, this and that, and will be, you know, so we'll get some kind of press release. And then I get these three powerful cards of completion. It's pretty incredible, actually. I've got the High Priestess with the world being a completion card. This tells me that, like, on the spirit realms, you know, we, for some reason, needed, it's almost like they're saying the time has come. There's no reason for this to carry on. Like, for whatever reason, it had to carry on for a certain amount of time. Whatever needed to be done has been done, figured out. Not that I think Donald Trump had to actually do anything, but like we needed to learn some things. We needed to find our strength and power. And it's sort of like, there's no reason for this to carry on anymore. And then the Wheel of Fortune upside down, I looked and it's like the end of a cycle. The cycle is over. So that's pretty incredible. And then at the base here, at this time, I've got the Emperor. And I just went to see if there's a story. The Emperor walking away, and here we are celebrating. How incredible. How good does that feel? The Emperor leaving the situation, walking away, exiting, and here we are celebrating. Look at her on that rainbow, and there's like champagne glasses. Somebody, one of our viewers, I think it's Anne, she left a comment saying that she bought an American flag, and she's just like saving it for the day that Trump goes. And that she knows other people who have bought champagne and these kinds of things for like the day it happens, everybody's going to have a party and celebrate. And so I am going to do that too. I'm going to get something, maybe a t-shirt or, you know, a flag or some champagne or all of the above. And then that's what I feel in this card. Just like, oh my gosh, we did it. We got through it. He's gone. Oh my God. So that's awesome. That feels great. So thanks for tuning in. That's my read. Let me know if anything stuck out to you or felt right, or if you had any other kind of comments or anything. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.